Hi, I'm Todd Marotz. I am a producer from Minnesota. I am Vice President of National Pork Producers Council, and I am the Chief Production Officer for Wakefield Pork, which is based in Gaylord, Minnesota. We operate southern Minnesota, northern Iowa. We raise about 1.8 million market hogs with about 57,000 sows. You want to just keep going?
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Don't worry.
Yeah, and so I've started in the industry over 30 years ago. Grew up on a family farm in Nebraska where we had sows that we turned out, bore out into the lot and kind of kept track of their gestation cycle and checked milk every day on the sows to see if they were getting close to farrowing. Would bring them inside to farrow into a pen with straw bedding and a heat lamp, and that's how we kind of got started in the pork industry. How much has changed over the years and how much more care and welfare is being exhibited, and technology is incredible. From being able to bring the animals inside, to be able to provide them with individual care, to be able to make sure that the genetics on those through AI, artificial insemination, which is a different meaning today with AI as far as artificial intelligence, but the true AI that we started with was really a game changer with health and having boar studs, using superior genetics and making sure that the pig quality that we have today and the reproductive performance today versus 30 years ago is unbelievable. We're actually weaning 30% more pigs than we did back then. We're raising pigs to the final marketing with 30% less feed, and so a lot of that has to do with the technology that we've incorporated throughout the years within the industry, all for the care and the benefit of the animals. We understand completely the better you care for your animal, the more productive that animal is, and the more reward that you get at the end.
And can you talk about the medical care of the animals, just generally, or very specifically to it? Be really good.
Yeah, Kim, as we've worked through that, we have a very close working relationship with the veterinarian clinic that we deal with out of St. Peter, the Swine Vet Center. It's a group of veterinarians that only specialize in swine. We work very closely with them with a VCPR relationship that we have. We have them monitor our animals. They come in at least monthly. Anytime we do movements of animals with health papers and health checks as we're doing that. But those relationships are important for producers and the health. Biosecurity has become a number one issue for swine because of the disease pressure. PRRS is over $1 billion hit to the industry. So there's new initiatives that are being taken to help either eliminate PRRS, PED, some of those viruses. And it's really off the back as far as foreign animal disease prevention through US SHIP and through other organizations like USDA to make sure that we protect and care for our animals as well as we possibly can. We provide the welfare for our animals. And so we want to make sure that that's in the hands of the producer, and taken out of the hands is maybe some of these ballot initiatives within states that feel like we need to do different things. We are multi-generational. There's a reason we do the things that we do, and the way we want to make sure that we continue with those things and the motivation is because we want to leave our facilities to the next generation better than the way we have them today. That's always been with farming. That's always about environmental protectionism. That's about welfare of animals. Nobody does it better than farmers.
Do you see a role of AI in production, hog production?
Artificial intelligence? Yeah, the other AI? Yeah, no, I think there is, and I think it all goes back to technology. I think there's a lot of work being done with cameras and optics, understanding, being able to take pictures and of characteristics and behavior, which we're learning more and more. Which animals need to be treated, as an example. Which ones are in heat? Which ones need to be bred? How heavy are they? How much are they eating and drinking? What is the social aspect? I think all those things are going to, be something that we can measure and give tools to producers to be able to help protect their animals.
And anything special you want to talk about that's very important to you as a producer, and specifically your farm? Is there anything that's...
I think at the end of the day, the role of NPPC is to work with legislators to make sure that we don't over-regulate producers. And we get a bad rap. We get blamed for a lot of things, from water quality to runoff to, and there's some things that we've done over time, but getting back to, there's a reason we do the things that we do over the years was to create some efficiencies and to make sure that we are caretakers of the land, because we live there too. We eat, we drink the water, we breathe the air, we raise our families there. There isn't anything that we would do to jeopardize the health of our own family, let alone anybody else's in the area.
Very good.